apparently we had no sound that whole
Oh
time.
my goodness!
So, perfect for the finals.
Just fantastic analysis. Premier execution. And no, he's gonna send him with all three creatures.
Yeah, really trying to attack the life total here of the player that is missing land drops.
Okay, yeah, so give lifelink to the Seraph. Send it back, Reliquary was land for the turn. And just...
another no land here. That was a land.
Hey, found it.
So we have a cut down. That can take care of one of the tokens.
Yeah, flipped wedding announcement. Oh, and Wandering Emperor. Making a 3/3. Back.
Yeah, it feels a little too late. Oh my gosh, it has been late. A little bit too little, too late here for Brent, as the kind of this, big board is going to be really hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
As this Wandering Emperor likely make another token, and sure enough, we'll start to get in there.
Yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
28 to 6. I can't think of what Brent could draw to get out of this. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh no. Just foot on the gas.
Yeah, getting back a wedding announcement is something I did not expect to hear from Sarah Paragon here today.
I mean, it does that a lot, right?
How does the wedding announcement go to the yard?
Being destroyed by Destroy Evil.
Oh, there you go. All right.
In various circumstances.
So, game 1. Patty, you tired, buddy?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
not at all. Not even a little. Game 1 goes to Bruce. I want to apologize to YouTube there. My bad.
No audio at the beginning there, so.
My bad.
Um.
So what are you thinking? We've actually already seen Grixis play quite a bit against these white decks today, or actually,
It was
we actually
red white.
we saw red white, but it wasn't. Was that against Grixis? Yeah, round 3.
Okay, yeah. Or was it the Grixis?
Maybe, I don't know, man. It's been a long day.
Long
Either way, what do we expect here?
So I see 2 Brotherhood's End, a Disdainful Stroke, 2 Duress, 2 Negate, 2 Soul Transfer, 4 Torch Breath, 2 Unlicensed Hearse. I don't know. I think maybe the Hearses negate for those powerful enchantments.
I almost think that it's almost just the Brotherhood's End, trying to clean up those tokens, make sure that things aren't hurting you.
Which I think I did see him, Bruce board those in at the start here. So
Brent.
Brent.
One of the things that I think is kind of key here is that there are so many big busters on the other side that Brotherhood's End is going to be able to either clean up tokens or clean up, a problematic card for the Grixis deck here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looking, deciding if they want Soul Transfer or the other cards that you talked about. It looks like the Hearst, as I said, would not make it into the deck, but Soul Transfer and Brothers. And did you say that you saw him pull Dress Forward as well?
I didn't see I saw the Brotherhood's End.
Got it.
Get put in, but looks like negates are in there as well. There's the Brotherhood Ends. And making those other decisions. Now, on the other side for the Mono White deck with Bruce, we got, again, 2 Unlicensed Hearse, 2 Banishing Slash, 2 Fateful Absence, 2 Temporary Lockdown, 2 Farewell, 3 Lorn of the Third Path, and 2 Elspeth Resplendent.
I actually kind of like Faithful Absence in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Really able to take care of some of the larger threats, or just make sure that things are not staying on the board on the Grixis side. I could be wrong there. We obviously saw Elspeth do some work in similar matchups.
Mm-hmm. looking to see the Lorens as well because they like I said before they trade 1-for-1 with Fable.
Yep.
So
yeah, it could be that this is a farewell matchup. It kind of depends on how I think that Bruce wants to play it out.
mm-hmm.
So lots of different options for Bruce. He knew exactly what to do though. He was able to sideboard really quickly to the point we're actually going to go down there.
Okay, exciting.
All right. Cuts have been given. Lucks have been told.
And players are drawing their opening hands. We've got Bruce again on the play here. I see an Invoke Despair, Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh, looks like we got to keep. Starting with the Haunted Ridge. Plains go. Sulphur Springs. Let me see.
Blood Tithe Harvester coming down once again.
And a pass back. There's the blood token. 2 for a Bank Buster. Send it back.
So, I think we're actually short on blue man unless that's a Xander's Lounge on the far end.
See, Soul Transfer. There's Fable as well. So that can kind of help with that. I do see, yeah, it is Xander's Lounge on the end, but Brent opting to play the Fable this turn.
2-drop into 3-man enchantment happens on one side. Can it happen on the other? Oh, it's not a 3-man enchantment, but it does a similar thing.
Right, and here's an opportunity if we can find blue mana that Harvester can actually take care of the Lauren. And we can attack for 2 with the Goblin Shaman. Get that treasure and
yeah, one of the nice things actually is yeah, I kind of like this attack rather than anything else. It lets your opponent kind of pick where to go. Yeah. Okay. Saves your removal for potential something later. But we now can
Invoke.
Yeah. Cast Invoke, deal 6, draw 3. Really pressure our opponent with the 3/2.
There's that Brotherhood's End. And we did find an untapped blue source for next turn. So
yeah, this Bankbuster has done actually nothing.
Yeah.
I guess it's only been 1 turn though.
Well, looks like Bruce is down to 8. All right, so
Seraph is pretty good though.
Oh, and did see Bruce did draw, or Brent did. Brent drew Brotherhood Ends.
Yeah.
So, and that's a Shatterstorm on the other side, right? Or does it just destroy?
I think it's all. I think it's. It's not a Shatterstorm. That'd be crazy. It'd be a 3-mana Shatterstorm.
Well, cards they're printing these days.
You would think I would know this. I play this card a bunch.
Call that power creep, man. Okay, so here is the Brotherhood End cast.
Well, I think we answered our question.
Oh, destroy all artifacts of mana value 3 or less, so it still hits both the Bankbuster and the Seraph on prototype.
So it is what you said. That makes a lot of sense.
I knew it.
Well, you were right. Proud of you, Patty B.
Yay! Okay, Emperor coming down to take care of this Blood Tithe Harvester. Exile's relevant.
The life gain also seems pretty powerful at this point in the game.
Yeah. Invoke Despair, though. It's gonna remove that that Wandering Emperor and draw a couple cards. Ooh, another one.
Alright, we have a Xander's Lounge and just a full grip here for Brent.
Oh, yeah. Pass it back. Okay.
You know, it typically when an opponent on mono white passes with this much, you probably are on the Emperor read, but I can't see one in Bruce's hand.
Okay, so Corpse Praiser is going to take care of the Lauren in the graveyard. Trying to decide here. Looks like Corpse Praiser. Make disappear? Blue card?
Well, that is the one that they picked. It was a land.
Okay.
Bankbuster.
Bustin' Banks, leaving 2 mana up. So still could be.
Oh, but it was the Wandering Emperor, and it also was the Make Disappear.
Oh! What a play.
Also, just a heads up play by Brent, you know, just recognizing that 4 mana that we talked about earlier. Seraph is going to come in.
Okay. Draw a card. We see another Corpse Appraiser. I think.
Yep, Braid's going to take that out. And let's see here. Corpse Appraiser.
True Bank Buster. Attack for 7. Just grab the Harvester there. Looks like the Harvester or an Otawara. If you want the utility of the channel land, but yeah, the creature here is probably just fine.
See if we have a Faithful Absence. No, Destroy Evil. It's Bankbuster Evil.
No.
Feels like a flavor fail.
Yeah. Then again, when Destroy Evil was destroying Tolarian Terrors, you seemed to be all for it, so there's that too. Another Bankbuster.
It's called getting called out.
So last 2 cards I had, I think, are Soul Transfer and a Blood Tithe Harvester, but that's gonna do it for that game.
Well, not getting stuck on mana there. I'm gonna be honest. I've been really impressed with Brent in these feature matches.
Yeah. He asked me. I talked to him a little bit. I congratulated him on his victory, right, and getting into the regional championship. It's like, have I been shaky, right, like on camera? I was like,
really?
No, you've been fantastic.
Really?
Your play's been great.
I've been thoroughly impressed. It's sometimes people just maybe he's the type that needs to be under pressure. I don't know. Brent. I've seen Brent around at a few tournaments, and I have been thoroughly impressed with his play today. His mechanics, his composure, really taking his time, thinking ahead on lines. It's funny. I think that a lot of people attribute that type of stuff to formats other than standard. Mm-hmm. And this Grixis deck, this mono white deck, this mono blue deck, they all really reward sequencing and kind of planning ahead on what the game and sculpting the game as to what you want it to look like with your game plan. Mm-hmm. And that can be context dependent too, right? There's a lot of different ways that each of these decks could play out, and that's kind of something that we talked about. In sideboarding a few times.
Yeah. And again, we look at our top 8 today, where it was very diverse as far as having a couple blue decks, Grixis,
2 white decks, 2 Grixis decks, Grixis Sack, Jund, and am I missing something? You have the deck list right in front of you.
Yeah, I guess over here, huh?
We had players are ready to go though.
Yep.
Oh, did it looks like Bruce might have just mulliganed.
Oh, well, I don't see a hand for Brent.
Oh, that could be true.
So, I think it's just three Grixis.
So 3 Grixis decks, Grixis Sack, 2 white decks, 2 blue decks.
Yep.
Surprisingly, we didn't see mono red all day. I know that there were multiple mono red decks actually at the top tables.
Okay.
So mono red actually loses out at the end. And honestly, I think that it just kind of depends on how decks are built. If people are ready for mono red, it's not as good in this format.
Sure.
But if they're not ready for it, it can be pretty good. But we saw a lot of Brotherhood ends in sideboards today. So
yeah, Brotherhood ends from the red decks. Temporary lockdown from the white decks.
looks like the camera's trying to focus. Somebody might have hit it. There is the mulligan from Bruce, though.
Okay. See some pain lands. Vaguely.
Yeah, you want to run down there and see if you can. Sorry about this, folks.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down. Watch the players on their mulligans of Game 3. We got Patty down there trying to fix the camera for us. Looks like it might have been knocked a little bit. All right, Plains. We got Tapland, Reliquary, Spirit Companion. Bloodtithe Harvester will come down, make a blood token. Oh, no land and no play. There we go. Camera's back. Clean attack here. I like that.
Missing their land.
Yeah, Bruce misses a land after playing Spirited Companion too.
Yikes. That was an extra draw. 19.
It's pretty hard for this white deck to miss land drops between Spirited Companion, 24 lands, and Farmhand. Yeah. There's just kind of a lot of redundancy at that part of the curve.
Okay, we see lay down arms here for Bruce. And take care of that Bloodtithe Harvester. Not something you really want to fight over. Looting there with the blood.
Looks like multiple braids in hand for Brent.
Play a Shipwreck Marsh, pass the turn, attack for one with the companion. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
And we see winning announcement.
Our 3-man enchantments have entered the fray. We'll respond by killing the 1/1. So I think the reason for this is actually they wanted to get rid of the enchantment there so that they could invoke and not have another enchantment because it's an enchantment creature.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So once again, heads up play from Brent there.
All right, there's a Bankbuster, and you said there was another Braid in hand?
I do believe that, yeah, there's a Braid in hand there.
Matt says the camera needs glasses.
I don't know, it kind of looks... It was... It certainly still had better eyesight than I typically do. Bruce Lizzie missing more land drops here. Oh, but finds one.
Okay, so we're in business now. There's Sarah Paragon. It's going to be Auto-Ward back to hand. Good use of mana there. Just keeps finding more of it.
Yeah, just tons of lands in hand. And we have Bruce on one side struggling to find lands, and then we've got Brent on the other side with all the lands he could ever ask for.
Yeah, let's see. Brotherhood's End. Not exactly what he's looking for here. Really looking for a Fable to filter through some of these lands.
So, Spirited Companion is likely to come in here.
Yeah. Draws a card. See if... Oh, did find a land. Paragon's going to come in for 3, attack for 8. Bringing Brent down to 18. We see wedding announcement.
That's actually pretty bad news here for Brent. One of the ways that he would have been able to catch up the best from that point was actually another invoke, but having a second enchantment is in play still is a little bit rough. We'll see what this Corpse Appraiser might be able to find, but actually, are there even creatures left in the yard after that came into play?
No. Yeah, no, the Spirited Companion was the only creature. So, Brent holding on to that Corpse Appraiser. That might be something here, like to combine the Brotherhood's End.
Another wedding announcement coming in from the graveyard.
We didn't think it ever happened. Wedding announcements get countered. Attacking for 5 here.
It didn't get countered. It got invoked.
Okay, right. Then that even more argument. There's plenty of invokes stacking enchantments these days. Ugh. Dagger. Just another land.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. The thing is, though, that if you don't hurry...
I mean, at this point, you want to... With the second wedding announcement, that's a lot.
Well, a lot of patience here from Brent. I think that, trying to figure out what exactly is my way back into this game.
Yeah.
And trying to get as many of the tokens out of the way from the wedding announcements is probably correct. But the problem is that I think that what's going to end up happening is that Bruce is just going to keep drawing.
Yeah. Right. It's like, answer my board. I'm just going to get refill on cards.
Right.
Alright, my wife's in the chat.
I'm happy for you, Patty.
Thanks. So attack there brings Brent down to 8 life. We get 2 draws from the wedding announcements. One's going to flip over.
I think that this game has gotten pretty close to out of reach here. The question now becomes like, okay,
I'm going to discard. Oh. What do we find?
Fable. Pick a Fable.
So you can clean up 2 of the creatures, right? The Spirited Companion, it'll go away. And the 1/1 with the other mode on Brotherhood's End. And then you can play your Fable.
Yeah, I think that the play here has to be deal 3 to the... Am I wrong? Is there just not an... That isn't a Braid, right? He's got a Braid, Brothers to that... Oh. There's just not an Abrade. I'm just wrong.
Fable. Yeah, it's
Brotherhood's End. Already used the other Abrade.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, the companion will go to exile. He'll gain 3 or 2 or 3, and then Fable will come down. Okay, that's a start. Right. You'll get a couple draws off of this Fable if it lives. Say if it lives. Yeah, this wedding announcement card does seem...
oh my goodness.
Pretty good.
The Wandering Emperor comes down for Bruce. Really slamming the door here on, I think, chances 4, for Brent.
5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, he can just put a counter and attack, and Brent would have to chump. That's if the Bankbuster doesn't get in. Oh, and Lauren here.
So this can actually crew itself.
Crew the Bankbuster.
Crew the Bankbuster, putting
the Samurai.
And then if you put a counter on anything, that's lethal.
Yeah, I think it has to be the Samurai because they'll block the.
Well, you could put it on the flyer too.
Or the flyer, just a not Bankbuster card.
Oh, we are
Choose
not
not
electing
to.
to crew Bankbuster. Isn't this lethal?
That's lethal.
That's lethal.
He's like 6'7".
Oh, maybe we're wrong? So we have
1, 2.
3. So 4 plus 4 is 8.
Isn't he at 8?
I thought he was at 8. The players know something that we don't know. Because they were both positive that that was correct. Especially after Bruce
And
pointed
the
it out.
judge is watching.
Yeah.
So.
That'll do. All right.
Showing you needed that Fable to discard there.
And that'll do it.
I
Bruce,
got all these.
Bruce will take it down. Getting that invite, getting that extra cash. Congratulations. Like we said, I think players are ready to go.
Yep.
So no one in our interview. Congratulations to both of them. I thought these players played extremely well. And honestly, it was great to do coverage today. Don't forget to check out Game Grid. There's a link if you're watching on YouTube in the show notes. Check out their store. It's really cool to have a place like this that supports competitive Magic.
100%. Standard's awesome. It's not a single deck format. There is room to brew, room to play, and have really good quality Magic.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking us out today.
Yeah, and congrats to Bruce and Brent, both of them, making it to the RC. And that is going to do it from coverage today. We will be back tomorrow. So if you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same structure, and we'll see you all then.
Peace.